We're back here on 2 News Live at 3:30. As always, we are listening to what you are saying and seeing on social media. Boy, a lot of you have seen this, not just here in Utah, but all over the world. I mean, you use the term viral. This video has gone viral for all the right educational reasons. It's really inspiring to see. So every call for law enforcement, of course, has a story. The recent video from Salt Lake City Police shows a child with autism in crisis, and that has received that worldwide attention for how this was handled. And also, I think it's very eye-opening to a lot of people. Officers responded to what was reported as an assault involving an elderly woman, and within moments of arriving, they recognized they were witnessing something pretty different here, something that was actually a child with autism who was in crisis. And because of their training, they immediately adjusted the approach. You can see it here play out on the video, and worked to calmly de-escalate while also ensuring everyone remains safe. Requires some training. A lot of the comments on the video discussing the officer's training and the ability to adapt in the middle of responding to a call happening in real time. You see some of the comments out there. You know, it even says it would be great if every officer in every department could receive the training needed to be able to, recognize the need for this in the moment. And I do know from talking to law enforcement officers for many, many years, they do have a lot of training at their hands, and this is something that they work on almost yearly. Fortunate to have Officer Jason Johnson from Salt Lake City Police here to discuss this situation, and also we'll get to the bag in just a moment. But, right. I mean, this is a great example of how no two calls are the same.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it sounds like you do respond to calls like this quite often.
Right, yeah. Almost 174 calls just in the past year, so almost every other day on average that we receive calls involving somebody with autism.
How do you adapt so quickly in a call like that to know it is not maybe what was the first report,
right,
but once you get your eyes on scene, are able to feel out the situation quickly, you see it's deeper than that?
Well, we've benefited from really good community partners who have helped us with some training. We receive annual training on how to help people in this type of situation. So that's been a huge asset for us. And so between the training and then some of the tools that they provided us, we're able to get this kind of a positive result.
How has that training evolved over time?
We receive annual training, and it evolves. It shows us what to expect. So it helps us identify behaviors and then maybe ways that we can intervene when we recognize the behaviors and what tools we can use when we see those behaviors.
Before we take a look at the kit, I mean, does it feel good to know that this has reached a lot of people that may have never seen this happen before and may have never seen the tender love and care, honestly, that is provided to somebody in this situation?
Yes, it does. And we're actually receiving calls from agencies across the country asking us about where we got our training, where we're getting these kits. And so we're able to share that with agencies across the, across the nation.
Let's take a look at the kits here.
Okay.
What do you have here, and what is in this bag, and how many people carry these?
So every patrol officer has these kits available to them, and they can carry them in their cars. We have cards here. So we encounter a lot of people that are nonverbal, and these have photos on them that allow us to just point, and we can communicate with nonverbal individuals as well. And then
I don't know if you want me to hold some things for you.
Yeah, sure.
There you
That'd
go.
be great. And then a lot of times because of the sensory sensitivities, we have tools to kind of help minimize some of the sensory issues. So earmuffs to reduce noise. And we've got a lot of things like cotton, anything that's tactile that can help somebody who's in crisis kind of just use their tactile senses to reduce that level of stress.
Anything else you hope, well, we only have about 30 seconds, but anything else you hope people take away from seeing that and also hearing us talk about this and seeing how you're prepared for a situation like this?
We're there to help, so don't hesitate to call. We really do want to help. And I know that there's a lot of fear out there because of some of the past experiences and stuff, but this training has really helped improve how we respond, and I think it's just getting better with time. So I think that's going to be just important. If you need help, call.
Yeah, have that dialogue.
Yes.
It's important.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for coming in and showing us that, but also taking us through that video here in a real world situation that you go through almost every other day.
Appreciate it.
Thanks again.
Thanks.